Here we have a 2008 Vauxhall Astra SXI 3-door hatchback in black. Starting with the offside front tyre. Tread depth, we're looking at a good 5mm there in the centre of the tyre. Looking at the offside front alloy, a lovely condition to be fair, no sign of any curbing or scuffs, just a couple of light scratches. Looking down the offside of the vehicle, so getting a good look down there. There's one or two small dinks, no real sign of any dents at all. Looking around the offside front arch, of course there is a couple of light scratches that will require a little bit of a mop or polish. Same on the mirror, but no sign of any damage at all. Looking at your driver's door itself, again you've got some scratches, some touch-ins like this one here, so a couple of touch-ins and a bit of a mop and polish to the driver's door. A bit of a scuff there on the door handle, that requires some paint, and as you can see, quite a few chips down the door edge, so definitely requires some paint down there. On the roof, just one or two light scratches, no sign of any damage. Looking at the sort of rear arch and rear quarter, again you've got some light scratches all around here. Bit of a scuff mark on the rear arch, needs a bit of paint there as well. As you can see, some scratches around the rear bumper. Also a bit of a scuff just underneath the rear light, so smart repair needed there. Scuff on the bottom corner here as well. Front tyre, rear tyre, easily a good 6mm, that looks fairly new. And looking on the rear alloy, again, I do believe that's just a bit of dirt, so that's fine. Again, no curbing or any scuff marks at all to that alloy. Taking a look towards the rear end of the vehicle. On the rear bumper again, no sign of any damage at all there. Again, just a couple of light scratches around the sort of loading bay area. So a good mop and polish will be needed. Some scratches around the rear arch, again these should be able to mop out, and some lighter scratches around there as well. Inside the boot, as you can see, you've got your parcel shelf, a lovely, clean, tidy condition. So it's clearly been taken care of, to be fair. Inside, you've got your spare wheel underneath the tray there. Moving around to the near side rear tyre, again, clearly a good 6mm of tread. And looking on the rear alloy, as you can see, a bit of a heavy curb mark on the outside edge of the alloy there, so maybe a potential refurb for that. Also, a little bit of curbing around there as well. Taking a look down the near side, now there is quite a few small dents and dinks down the near side, so you've got a dent here, a dent there as well, quite clearly stand out, and then some smaller dinks in the door. Some scratches and touch-ins will definitely be needed around the paintwork, same on the door edge as well. Bit of a scuff mark along the paint here, so that's going to require smart repair. Some chips in the door edge, and again minor little scuff on the door there. These lighter scratches we'll be able to mop out. Mirror's fine, some lighter scratches moving around the front arch, and a good 5mm on the front tyre, so plenty of tread on all four tyres. Bit of a curb mark there, again curbing there as well, so a potential refurb to this alloy. Moving around to the front of the vehicle, light scuff on the front bumper corner, that should mop out no problem. A couple of stone chips around the front, no real sign of any damage at all, and then of course some stone chips around the bonnet of the car. Taking a look at the interior, as you can see, got the full cloth interior, lovely condition on the driver's seat, immaculate, very well. Front passenger seat also in lovely condition. In the back here, all the cloth interior in the back is spotless, there's no sign of any damage at all there. As you can see, probably wouldn't even need a valet, very tidy inside. Centre console's fine, steering wheel and gear stick, again just a little bit of wearing, but lovely condition on the interior. Stepping inside the car, now we do have two sets of keys with the vehicle, as we can see just there, so two keys. And looking at the dash whilst I start the car. As you can see, we're looking at 84,793 on the clock. It's got an inspection service light showing. No issues at all starting the car, starts perfectly fine. As you can see, no symbols at all on the dash apart from the service light. And you've even got a quarter of a tank of fuel in there as well, which is nice. Radio, that works fine. Got your CD down there as well, no issues at all. With the blowers, again you've got your air conditioning there as well, so all in good working order, all the windows work, etc. Manual box, and taking a look at the documents. V5, got two owners. MOT, we have checked with the Direct Gov here, as you can see, 27th of July 2016, so plenty left on there. Partial history of the car, as you can see, we've got some non-franchise stamps, 12, 54 and 63, so it is only partial service history with the car, but at least there is some service history. There we go guys, to be fair, for its age, it's 2008 Vauxhall Astra SXI, it's in nice condition, very clean and tidy inside, got some service history, and for the money, it's not a bad looking car at all.